There is one objective and one objective only for England here today. Win this match and you win the Six Nations. It'll come home with Nathan Nicholls. Losing, not an option. You're up against Scotland, who has been the worst performing side in the Six Nations this season. So paper says it should be a win, but pressure can do funny things. Hello everyone and welcome on to Cornflakes Rugby, home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be a Pro career mode. We're in our final match of international duty before finally we can go see what Munster's up to. Scotland are our opponents, and there's a couple of familiar names in the side, most notably 10 and 12 of Tonks and Taylor lining up there, which would be a danger. Duncan Taylor still there and still be their biggest threat coming out of the Scottish side. Whether they can compete with the rest of the team, well, it would say unlikely going by the positioning of the ladder. But you never know. On paper, this rugby is not played, so Scotland definitely have that chance to be the banana skin to the English. Well, for England, like we said, one thing to do, and that is win. They got pushed to the brink last episode against France, one of the best games we've seen on the series for a long time, and the team responded, you got to say, winning that one by 7 points. Nicholls, his final game here with England before he heads away to his new club of Munster. That's what we're looking forward to the most. If he can take the Six Nations trophy with him, it'll mean even more for the newcomer to the club. We are all set to get underway here. Scotland, of course, in the blue and white you see on screen now. England in the straight white kits as per usual. We are good to go. Scotland kick this one underway, and it's a high kick to the right-hand side, and up they go England and pull that one in. Nicholls looking to make an impact straight away. He was shut down completely last weekend. Now he's got to make things change the other way. Banahan gets out of one. Finds support out wide, but it's bundled into touch. An explosive start there by Banahan and Armitage. But Scotland have the early chance now inside the England half to make something matter. They looked wide. They've got numbers here all over the place. Good tackle from behind, puts him down. Rushing out of the line, Nicholls. He's got 5 tackles to make, and he wants to make them quickly. He's got a turnover now as well, and he shrugs away one defender. Puts out a terrible ball, but Blanchard picks it up. White jumpers all getting in to help out. Short border Downing away to Nicholls. Trying to force his way through. Still going, Nathan. Wow, he looks determined. It was a poor showing last weekend. We talked about that. Now here's Armitage. Poor from him as well. The key players, the 3 of them, were nothing short of disappointing. Here's Voitov back in the squad now, starting at hooker. Ball there for Atwood. He goes to Nicholls. Fires it wide. It's there for Armitage again. They keep it alive here, England. Atwood away to Nicholls. A double round working fine. Nathan Nicholls one on the fullback. He leaves them sprawling, and the first try is scored. That is what we know from Nathan Nicholls. That's what he does, and he causes chaos. Watch him run around the outside. Atwood perfectly exposed in behind, the step off the right foot, and it was goodbye. No chance for the Scottish fullback. Well, we didn't see this last weekend, and that was a real disappointment too. Once that acceleration fired, he was gone, and the poor old Scottish fullback there, he was, well, grasping a thin air because the little man was gone. We expect this one to be a comfortable win for England, but you just never know what's going to happen. That's the start they would have wanted though. The quicker they can put Scotland out of the game, the quicker they can relax. They don't want this one going deep. They don't want the crowd to get involved. They want it to be England all the way, and 7-0 is a great start inside 10 minutes. Back's halfway for Scotland and Tonks. They kick off. It's a short one. It's close. It's just pulled in from Voitov. And Calm is on hand. He had a great game against France. Blanchard as well was very strong. Slow ball coming back for Emiliano. He cuts out Nicholls and goes to Tommy Bell. Tommy Bell down the sideline, throws a dummy. Oh, he didn't pass it. What are you doing, Tommy? That should have been try number 2. Look at that. There's no one around the breakdown. Edward goes to Armitage. He's gone. It's another try. And Nicholls is heading back to halfway. Oh, no, he's got to take the kick. He's got to go back forward again. That was too easy. Poor defence from Scotland. And Stefan Armitage just goes straight through a big gaping hole. We know he's got speed. Atwood put it short. He goes through, one man chasing. No chance at all. And in for the try goes Armitage. Well, the big boys are back. The big boy bullies. They like to punish the little teams, and are they becoming bullies? The guys that only show up in these easy win games because they were nowhere against France. You got to say they did stand up in the World Cup final. So it's a bit early to call that, but still, they need a performance here, England. They did the hard one. They beat France. Now this should be the easy one to finish off the season with Six Nations. Points a minute at the moment with the conversion. Over it goes. 14-0 after 14 minutes. Ominous signs here for Scotland. A team that was progressing so well in the mid-2000s. Now we get into 2020. It's all downhill for the Scots, who have failed to push on. That's a knock-on. And they've got advantage now, Scotland. Nicholls is trudging back inside his 22. What are they going to do? The Scots are going to kick. Nicholls, he's not going to let it bounce. Advantage is over. He was looking at that option. Oh, great tackle from the... Oh, no! No! The Injury Nations has struck again. Nicholls has gone down. It looks like a neck injury. Coleman comes on. Oh, no! I don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe it. It's the Injury Nations for a reason. Oh, my God. Looks like we're going to Munster with an injury. I can't believe it. Oh, we talked about it all Six Nations long, and it's happened. God damn you, Scotland. We're up 14-0. Oh. Let's simulate the game and see what happens. We're not playing, so we have to go through. Let's see. Yes, England have won it. They've won the Six Nations. Glory to England once again. They reclaim the trophy. Nicholls is away injured. Scotland, they go down. What's the scoreline? That's the question. 14-0 it was before Nicholls left. Scotland didn't come back. Handshakes all around. England don't look too pleased, despite the fact they've just won the Six Nations. What was the scoreline? 32-12. So, one try to Nicholls. Karma took over the goal kicking, but it was Gabul and Payne with one apiece. Tonks with one conversion, not enough to even get to what Nicholls did on the field. Atwood 2 tries, Armitage and Nicholls 1. Karma with one conversion, Nicholls 2, and a penalty and a drop goal also to Dan Karma. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. What has the Six Nations come to? We've won the trophy though, which is the main thing. So we look at the stats. Well, England dominated, didn't they? Possession, territory, every aspect of the game. A lot of handing errors, my God. 18 all. So a total of 36 handing errors. Line breaks don't mention there at all, but it's going to be 2 bad games in a row for Nathan. He didn't play the full match. Only played, I think, just short of 20 minutes. But 32-12. England have taken home the Six Nations. We get to see a trophy presentation. Nicholls is off the field. Let's see. We'll see his stats. What he did: 1 try, 2 conversions, a line breaker, tackle. Well, I know tackles was one of the objectives. That's gone. Won the contest though. That was good and made a handing error. So it's going to be pretty hard to see a good performance here. Let's see if we get the trophy. No. So no trophy. No trophy at all. Bit of a shame there. We couldn't reclaim the Six Nations trophy ourselves, but we have won the tournament. We'll have a look at it after this. So, I mean, this isn't bad. 3 out of the 5 were completed within 20 minutes. Just had to make 4 more tackles. I mean, I still had 60. So, I was expecting to just chip away at those until it was desperation time. We have actually lost a stat on discipline. Wow. And drop goal rate, we were never going to do, were we? So we scored our try, didn't make a handling error, and didn't concede a penalty. So 3 out of 5, not too bad. Fitness up 0.3, aggression up 0.5, agility up 0.3, tackling up 0.5, and passing up 0.4. 0.4 on catching, 0.5 on strength, 0.6 on mental, and minus 0.1 on discipline, which is kind of backwards considering we didn't make any handling errors or give away a penalty. So go figure how that one works out. I'm not sure. But overall, you know, that's okay. But that's even worse. A 5.17. Terrible, terrible stuff. But I mean, we only played 20 minutes. It should compensate for that somehow, but it just doesn't, does it? So a bad rating for us there from the injury. Let's see what's happening next. Let's see. Yep. Okay, still happening. There we go. Six Nations Champions 2020. We have the title back, which I like. I hope that's gone onto our stats. Hope being injured doesn't ruin that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Nicholls is injured, so let's just see how he's out for. 23 days. Okay, that's not bad. Given where the Six Nations is, by the time we get to Munster, we should have a good few months in there. That shouldn't matter how long we're out for, but we'll find out. We'll find out what's happening. 23 days, though, I can live with that. Bit of a shame that we lost that out, though. But let's have a look. Did we win that title? Yes, there it is. It's gone on the list. We were technically a player, so we will definitely take that. Look at that. Super Rugby World Cup, Six Nations in a row. That is beautiful, beautiful stuff for Nathan Nicholls. Okay, so we're injured. Six Nations has ended. We're not with the Hurricanes anymore. Let's see what happens next. Let's see. Hopefully this injury is gone. I mean, why it didn't show up in the inbox, I don't know. But we are injured, so let's move on. We're going to have a lot that's going to get generated here. But yeah, we're still going with the Hurricanes. So it looks like we're going to play out this whole season of Super Rugby, even though we're not in the squad. So we'll get through our injury. We'll have a bit of a rest. And then I'll rejoin you guys with Munster. And then next video, we'll have a bit of a recap with how Munster are. In fact, why do we even go on? We'll end this video here. An injury-struck day, which is a bit disappointing. Next up, we will have Munster, where we end up. So, unless anything happens here, we'll cut this one off. And we'll see how Nicholls looks. Oh, God. Okay, so you don't want to look at the screen when you're uncontracted. Yeah, that's not very good at all. So our average has gone down twice there. Yeah, okay. So that is it. Let's advance through Super Rugby. And when I get back with you guys, next episode, we're going to have Munster, where we can meet the team, see how they're going. I presume the season won't have even started, so we have our fixtures list, and we can have a look at what the go is with Munster, our team, and everything else. So until then, thank you for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed this. It's going to be a bit of a short one, I guess, given the injury. But until next time, thanks for watching, and as always, take care.